Scream is a deck that has been doing consistently good since she was released, and I wanted to see if she would still be able to stand with the current Surtur Scar meta. It definitely did. This is the deck I played today, and I had an absolute blast. Being able to move your opponent's cards so easily while gaining power off of it is so good, and I had a bunch of people who just retreated. Your main idea is going to be to set up stuff like Kingpin, Kraven, and Scream early, and from that point forward, move their cards around with stuff like Polaris, Spider-Man, and Stegron. You also have some pretty big plays towards the end of the game like Magneto, Arrow, and Cannonball. I ended up having a 63% win rate with the deck and gained 20 cubes. It was definitely a lot of fun and did better than I thought it would. Now, if you've got any other questions, make sure to ask me down in the comments. And let's jump right into the games. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We could play a Silk. They've got a Zabu, which is, you know, relatively interesting. They're probably just playing a... Zabu Scar deck. Sorry, I was distracted by all that. Now, getting a Silk down is definitely not a bad idea. I think we play Spider-Man here. They play Surtur. Okay.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Interesting enough. We could try to fill up that location if we wanted. Steal from the armor. That destroys Sakaar, so Sakaar never goes off. Let's go with this. So we're gonna pull the Zabu over here. Scream is gonna steal from Zabu. And then... what do we want to do from that point? That's Coal Obsidian. We could pull Coal Obsidian over here. That might not be the best idea, though. Let's play a Cannonball Right. I like Cannonball Right. I think Cannonball Right is good. Because it kind of pushes them out of doing anything right, you know? Like, it at least makes it a lot harder for them. I don't really see them contesting right. I don't see it happening. I think we win with this. Right? Like, I don't envision them contesting right at all, you know? Let's go with this. I feel a little bit scared. Hey, Editing Mortal coming in here just to tell you that the reason I was afraid was because if they contested right, the Silk would have moved because we had priority. I didn't properly explain that. That's why I was worried about this play. Okay, now you can see how it ends. But they didn't contest right, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna win. Definitely gonna get the win here then. They played a Scar. And a Typhoid Mary, which is really big, but is not going to be enough. They were very confident. And, you know, they did have every right to be. They got very, very big. It's just we can move around their stuff and stack a bunch of their cards mid. So we end up getting the win there because of that. Yeah. Awesome. Good one for us. All right. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Necrotia. I don't really get the sense they're going to play into Necrotia a lot, so we want to play Kingpin right so that we can play Stegron mid, pushing their cards into Kingpin. And then... okay, that kind of sucks. It's pretty unlikely they'll want to play into Danger Room, but we're going to play Kraven right. Okay, they did. They played a Pixie there. Sucks that we have to risk 7 power in Danger Room, but I'm just going to hope that Stegron stays up, because we don't really have any other options. Brooklyn Bridge... I mean, Juggernaut's an idea that I don't necessarily hate. I don't know how likely it is that they play into Danger Room, though, you know? Yeah, they didn't end up doing it. So we just play Silk. They play Luke Cage. That sucks. I hate that. We might need to play Scream. Yeah, let's play Scream right. And then, because we have interesting ideas where we can win. They play Anti-Venom. Cool. That's fine. Silk ends up rolling right, which is going to buff up Kraven. That's really good. And then we are still going to play Stagger on mid. I think that is always a part of our plan here. And then Juggernaut mid on 6 is going to be really good. And it's just straight up got to be our win condition, because we're pushing Pixie right, which is going to give +2 to Scream, +2 to Kraven. Granted, it won't buff up Kingpin. It's just what we got to do, though. That Iron Lad hits Iron Man, which is insane. But I really think we're going to be okay. Maybe not, though. Last card they played was Mobius, right? I don't think... Like, Magneto is never the answer. I think we have to play the Juggernaut. Which is scary. But I don't see another play winning, you know? I think it's got to be this one. So we'll see. Not exactly sold on this getting us the win, but that's an Onslaught. That's a Tribunal. Okay, well, in my defense, that was a 0-cost Tribunal, so it's kind of hard to predict them playing a Tribunal and Onslaught on the same turn. Damn, that's a crazy deck, though. The fact that they hit Iron Lad, or they hit Iron Man with the Iron Lad, they hit the Tribunal with the with the Anti-Venom, and then they were able to play Tribunal Onslaught is crazy. But good win for them, I guess, yeah. They deserve it. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We have a Silk we could theoretically play into Black Vortex, but I think we're going to wait a little bit, because I definitely want to play a Scream on 2. They play a Cable, which turns into Scar. That can definitely be a problem. Danger Room mid, okay, not taking the risk of Scream getting destroyed. So we're going to play Scream right. And then I think more likely than not we are probably playing a Silk left here. Just because I don't want to play a Juggernaut on 3, and we literally can't play an Arrow or a Magneto. So unless we top deck something we would rather do. Okay, we know they stole our Spider-Man. Wish we revealed first somehow, because that would have been good. I think... Death's Domain, okay. That's definitely very interesting, but we don't need to put anything other than Scream into that, so there's no real incentive to keep Silk. It does make things a little bit difficult for our Juggernaut and our Cannonball in what we want to do for the future, right? I think we should be fine, but it'll make things a little bit questionable. They play an Iron Lad. Well, we can play 2 Sentinels next turn. Honestly, I don't hate it. That turns into Hulk. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's play Kraven and a Sentinel, yeah? Yeah, I'm fine with that. So then here, they play Grandmaster, which is going to give us more stuff, okay. That's fine. At least we end up stealing some power from the Iron Lad. And then Master Mold, obviously, literally doesn't do anything. Kraven, that's upsetting. At the very least, though, we can move whatever they play left. Do we really want to do that? This is a 50-50 to move the Scar mid. If it moves the Scar mid, I would say that we're definitely winning. But we don't actually know if it's going to. So... like, we can flip left. That's a thing we can do, but I don't know if we want to rely on a 50-50 to win. And that would ultimately be relying on a 50-50. Now, if we move the Spider-Man mid, this might be the right play here. They play Negasonic left, and then Super Scroll. Okay, so we are fine as long as Cannonball doesn't get destroyed. Cannonball stays alive, yeah. There you go. Good win for us there. Death's Domain made it a little bit tricky, but we were able to find out how to get the win, so that's awesome. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. We've got, like, Kraven ideas. That could be pretty fun. Dream Dimension. I wonder if we just don't even contest the raft. Like, we play a Kraven mid, they play a Valentina, and then we're gonna play Spider-Man left. And then we're just also gonna try to not let them fill up the raft. I think that is our best idea. We just don't let them fill it up, and then we don't fill it up either. If I can't have the raft, no one can have the raft. They end up discarding Infinite. Oh. It's a little bit scary. Let's play Juggernaut Spider-Man. Yeah, we are not going to let them get the raft. That card moves right. Okay, that's completely fine. We play Miles. They play a Typhoid Mary, right? Okay. Interesting. And then I think Stegron is pretty fun. We are just... Oh my god, we are just absolutely not letting them play into the raft. Maybe that was a little mean. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. We can play a Scream down on 2. That'll be pretty fun. Black Vortex. Okay, we're gonna play Scream right, because we want Scream to stay alive. And then... let's see what they play. They play a Cable mid. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Cable transforming into Blob. Okay, well, we can use this. Yeah, they're a mill deck. Like, 100%. They lost stuff like Shadowcane and Shang-Chi, though. Okay, I mean, that's good for us. Let's play Kraven. I think that's a completely reasonable thing to do. They play Gladiator, which is going to pull Cannonball, which is going to move the Gladiator, and then Scream is going to steal from the Gladiator. And then get pulled back. Man, if we had Kraven up, that would have been insane. So let's see. I think... do we ever move... I think we can. We could get away with it. Let's do it. There is a chance we can contest this blob. And if we can, that's going to be absolutely crazy. So they play a Doc Ock, which is going to pull down either Silk or Polaris. It ends up pulling down Silk. Okay. It's a little bit harder for us now, but we should ultimately be fine. Let's pull their Doc Ock mid, so that they have to commit even more power right, other than a Blob, Gladiator, and Doc Ock. And then from that point, we're hoping there's other stuff we can move around that will help us out as well. So we pull the Doc Ock, Scream ends up stealing from Doc Ock. They play Misery left, which ends up getting pulled, buffing up our Kraven. I mean, Magneto just seems like a great play here, right? Magneto wins, 100%? I think Magneto always wins here. I don't really see how they can win. Maybe I'm wrong? They play Killmonger. Definitely not going to get the win. And then they play a Kingpin. Yeah. They stole that Kingpin from us, actually, with Cable. Yeah, awesome win for us there. We just completely controlled the game there. That's absolutely amazing. Alright. So let's see what we got here. Great Web could actually be pretty good with us, because we've got stuff like Kraven, Kingpin, Scream. Yeah, if we draw any of those, that'll be pretty good. Scream, there you go. Let's... Let's go ahead and play Scream left, because we don't want Scream to get moved and for that to use up one of the activations of Scream, you know? We could arguably play a Spider-Man left, but if Spider-Man ends up pulling... If Spider-Man ends up rolling mid, this feels pretty bad. You know? I don't know if that's necessarily something we like. Let's play Spider-Man mid just so that Spider-Man doesn't roll left, yeah. Sandman, that's really annoying. Spider-Man's gonna end up rolling left. Now... I'm not super scared for what we can do in the future, because I think we're gonna be fine, honestly. Let's play Stegron left, because I think this is going to be a pretty good play. It's gonna be good enough to flip left, at least. Because Scream is gonna get buffed, and then Kingpin is gonna hurt whatever gets pulled in. Misery gets played mid. We move the Sandman over. Power's gonna get stolen. Then something gets pulled in. It is the Sandman. Sandman gets stomped on by Kingpin. We ended up flipping left. I think we just play a cannonball right, and we're gonna win, right? Lady Sif. As long as they didn't play an Alliance, but it looks like they didn't. Ghost Rider pulls down Loki. And then Pixie, yeah, no. We move the Lady Sif. And that's a great win for us. Awesome, yeah. This deck has been doing a lot better than I thought it would, honestly. I don't even know why, because like ever since Scream came out, this has been a pretty good deck. So, I don't know why I'm surprised, but it's been doing amazing, yeah. Good win for us. Alright, so we've got Black Vortex. We could go ahead and play Kraven and just ignore Black Vortex for a little bit. White Hot Room, that does definitely feel like the right thing to do. They play Kate Bishop. We get a Destroyer. Hope we don't get a Destroyer, that'd be sad. Now... Okay. I think... Spider-Man is an idea, but I think we have to play Polaris here. We're really playing for a top deck of either Kingpin or Scream. And if we don't get either of those, it feels pretty sad. Because we are desperately trying to win White Hot Room. Okay, there you go. So we play Silk and Kingpin. We end up winning White Hot Room. And then we still have space. So that's pretty good for us. There's a chance Silk even rolls right to give us more cards. Yeah, no, that was a great top deck. So we both end up winning. They play Agent Venom alongside the Grapple Arrow and Silver Sable. Pretty good for them. We play Silk and Kingpin. If Silk rolls right, we're gonna draw some cards, and Silk doesn't. It's very sad. Okay. Cannonball is an interesting enough idea, honestly. Like, I don't fully hate this. I actually think it's kind of fine to play. There is a chance that Silk rolls mid, and if Silk rolls mid, I'd feel pretty upset about that. Maybe... we ever play Magneto mid here? It seems crazy, but I think it is actually the right play. They play Speed and Mystique, and then on top of it, they play a White Widow. Yeah, honestly, I think we're kind of fine. Let's play Cannonball Stegron, yeah? Yeah, we should be good. Short of them playing an Eliath left, I don't really see how they can win. They play an Acid Arrow, cool, which does move Silk, right? And then alongside that, they play an Ant-Man and a Bast. Definitely not going to get the win. Yeah, Cannonball's going to move Destroyer to the right, and then we are going to end up winning left.
Minions.
Cannonball turns into Hela. Imagine Cannonball turned into Destroyer there. I would have cried. But no, good win for us there. That's absolutely awesome. And yeah, there you go. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We can play a Kingpin mid. From here, maybe we want to play a Scream mid as well, honestly. Just get super big in that lane, and we've got stuff like Stegron, Juggernaut to get big in the other ones. What is my dog doing? I don't know if you heard it. She was like opening a box. Let's see what we got here. We have Asgard. Yeah, sure, we can play Scream there. That's cool. I wish... We've got Stegron to play on 4. I wish we could somehow play Stegron on 3. I'm hoping we get something like a Polaris or a Spider-Man to play this turn, because those would just be great. Now, they end up playing the Jhin right. Let's see what right is right. Turns into Thunderbolt's Tower. That's pretty good for us. Yeah, so we can play Polaris mid. We are now very confident. Definitely going to play Polaris mid, into Stegron left, into... I don't even know what, but we'll figure it out. They play the Acid Arrow. Okay, a little bit scary, but I think we'll be big enough anyway. We should just be completely fine here. We end up pulling Kate Bishop, who's going to get stomped on, and then the power stolen from by Scream. Yeah, we should be completely fine. Let's play Stegron left. And then from here, I really don't expect them to be able to win Asgard. They might be able to, but with Scream getting bigger and everything, I just don't expect it. They steal Silk, that's fine. We actually fill them up mid. So that's pretty good for us. Stegron pushes the Jhin, and they retreat. Good win for us, that's awesome. I'm gonna go see what my dog wants now. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. We've got a Kraven to play, which is pretty cool. They're playing America Chavez. Alright, we might play Kraven mid here next turn, depending on what we see. We're gonna see a Throne Room. That's fine, yeah. That's fine for Kraven. We've got a Stegron where we can push that America Chavez mid. We've got stuff. They play Nightcrawler and Ant-Man. I almost said Ant-Man. That would not be Ant-Man. Now, let's see, Oscorp Tower. Yeah. We could play a Cerebro, but there's really no reason to. This is just better. So let's see what we're gonna have here. I think... Man, I wish we got Scream last turn. Stegron is going to be a little bit better than anything else here. They play Kazar. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to play Stegron, moving over the America Chavez. And then... Hey, Silk rolls mid, buffing up Kraven some more. We could play Arrow. I don't hate it, but I like Scream Spider-Man a little bit more. If Spider-Man ends up rolling mid, that's going to be very good for Kraven, obviously. They play Blue Marvel. Interesting.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Bishop ends up getting pulled mid. Kraven's going to get very big, so that's great for us. Is Kraven at 22? Oh, Kraven's base is 3. I forgot that. So, we could pull the Blue Marvel somewhere else, right? Which is a relatively interesting idea. We could also pull both the Bishop and the Kazar, if we felt that was the right idea. I think... I don't know, man, honestly. Let's just go with this. Damn. Okay. I'm hoping we're just fine. That's a Dazzler. That's an Electra, which doesn't hit anything. And then that's an Iceman. Yeah, no, we just got too big. Awesome. Yeah, good win for us there. That's amazing. Kraven going up to 22 is great. You love to see that. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, good one for us. Alright. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Great Portal, gonna give us a Sasquatch. Okay, cool. Probably going to look to play Scream on too, most definitely. They play a Silver Sable. Alright. We could... Oh yeah, playing Scream mid. 100%. On a 4, we're definitely playing Stegron left. And then for the rest of the game, I'm not exactly sure, but we can definitely figure it out. Now, Sasquatch going down to 5. That's fine. Weird World. Okay, don't really like that. Speed. Yeah, sure. Let's play Speed mid. I don't have Speed, so I don't really get to play them all that much. They play Grapple Arrow and Acid Arrow. Whoa. Crazy. And then... from this point, we can definitely play a Stegron left. It would be a little bit sad if they could somehow fill up mid for us, but I don't think they can, so I think this is just our best possible play. They play an Angela. We end up pushing the Silver Sable mid, which is going to get -2 power. Scream's also going to get +2, which is very good for us. Now... Cannonball left? I don't hate it. I think that's definitely a completely fine thing to do. It's also going to push speed up to being 7 power, so that's pretty cool. And then we move the Angela. Angela moves mid, and we won the game. Yay. Oh, I spoke too soon. We haven't won just yet. We're about to, though. I think... is this the risky way to do it here? Let's do it. That was the bad way to do it anyways. We definitely got to do it like this, right? Yeah, let's go. They play Mystique. Damn. Crazy plays. They are still going to lose. Cosmo, almost in the right spot, but unfortunately for them, we're gonna get the win. Spider-Man ends up pulling the Mystique right. Scream is gonna take power from Mystique. And there you go. So they tried their best, but we just got perfect draw and ended up winning. Yeah. Sucks for them. Good win for us, though. That's great. Alright. Alright, so we've got the Nexus. Definitely going to want to put Scream there. This should be a pretty easy win for us with stuff like Juggernaut. I don't really see us losing this game. They play 1 card right. Let's see what it is. It is Wolverine. Okay. That can be fun. Sokovia gets rid of Stegron, which was going to be like a relatively big card for us to play, but ultimately I think it's fine. They play Sabretooth right. Let's see what we get. We get Nakia. Okay, so that's going to buff up Miles. Miles will be pretty good to play into the Nexus then. They get Gilgamesh, which is just mean. Maybe, do we ever play a Polaris? Play like Polaris left here. Maybe let's play Polaris mid. I think that's fine. So we pull the Wolverine away. Scream is going to end up stealing 2 power. And then they just play a Deathlock. They're probably going to play the Sabretooth back into that Wolverine lane, if I had to guess. We have Kraven. I think we have to play the Miles this turn, yeah? So a little bit crazy, but I think so. So Silk actually ends up moving mid. We're pretty happy about that. They play a Nimrod. Man. I wonder... if there's ever a way for this to be the right play, you know? Because they don't have anything in the Nexus. No, let's do this.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man
I
here.
don't exactly know if this is the best way to go about this, but it's what we're doing. I think we'll be fine. I would be very surprised if we lost this game. So that's gonna be Venom.
Enough said, bub.
Wolverine rolls right, Nimrod only goes left. From that point, they play a Sabretooth and a Bucky. Yeah, no, that's not remotely enough. I do love the Peach Momoko Venom variant, though. It is very cool. Yeah, good win for us there. That's awesome. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I know you'll love this one I made about Sarah Control. It was a lot of fun. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.